A high schooler arrested for threatening a school.
MTSU football hit the road to go to war with conference opponent Kennesaw State. Stick around to see how the Blue Raiders fared against the Owls.
And a warning from the DEA on fentanyl use in Middle Tennessee.
Good evening and welcome to Middle Tennessee News. I'm Ethan Williams.
And I'm Emma Pickett, joined by Bailey Lowe for MTN Weather and Willie Failer from the MTN Sports Den. A juvenile high school student was charged with unlawful possession of a handgun at Coffee County High School earlier this week, according to the Sheriff's Office officials. The school resource officers at a local high school received information that one of the students may have access to a firearm. SROs found the juvenile, and he admitted having a pistol at his residence. Deputies went to the student's home and seized the weapon. Investigators found that the juvenile had the gun but did not confirm if it was ever brought to school. The Coffee County Sheriff's Office emphasized that they maintain a zero-tolerance policy on any threats involving schools.
Mount Juliet police arrested a wanted woman for a brake violation. The police department reported that the incident started as a brake violation. The woman was previously wanted for felony aggravated assault and vandalism. She was also reported for having an unrestrained child in the vehicle that resulted in her arrest during the stop. During a search, officers found marijuana on her body. The woman's identity has not yet been released.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and the Tennessee Health Departments are reporting the appearance of a new drug in crime labs. A powerful veterinary anesthetic with sedative properties has popped up across crime labs in the state. The drug, metamidine, is very potent and if mixed with other drugs can be fatal. The American Veterinary Medical Association highlighted how the drug has rapidly emerged as a dangerous contaminant. The drug is FDA approved for veterinary use in dogs and other animals, but not for human consumption.
Murfreesboro police announced the ongoing undercover operation and investigation regarding illegal drugs. This investigation has led to the indictment of 33 people so far. The investigation began after 2 overdose deaths occurred in the Murfreesboro area in 2023. Officers executed 17 search warrants and seized 15 pounds of fentanyl, 2.5 pounds of methamphetamine, and numerous other drugs. The investigation led to the recovery of 61 firearms, body armor, suppressors, and 15 vehicles, and over $100,000 in cash. All this evidence was used to the connection of the 2 fentanyl overdoses.
A new heart center has been opened in Rutherford County. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford Hospital has officially launched its Structural Heart and Valve Center in Murfreesboro. The launching of the new center is a huge improvement for local patients that have had to travel to Nashville or further locations to receive their treatment. Structural heart procedures treat abnormalities and defects with the heart, which differs from traditional cardiology and requires specialized treatment. The opening is a big step in the hospital's investment towards cardiovascular services, which have grown rapidly over the past few years.
The Rutherford County Board voted on whether or not to support Representative Tim Rudd's bill to lower school bus driver age requirements. The school board voted in support of Representative Rudd's bill, with the vote coming to 5 yeses and 2 noes. Board member Katie Darby voted to not support the bill. She says that it allows the age group 16 to 15 to drive and may have more car crashes. Board member Tammy Sharp voted not to support the bill, saying that Tennessee Department of Transportation also won't support the bill.
The state representative told me that TDOT was not going to change it, and he also said the bill's not going to make it. So you know how they can stop the bills before they go. So they feel really adamant about not changing the age and protecting the school districts against the liability.
Unemployment rates have declined across the state of Tennessee per the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development. Every county in Tennessee has seen a decline in the unemployment rates this August, with Sevier County having the lowest rate at 2.7%, 0.6 lower than it was in July. 90 of the 95 counties in Tennessee reported unemployment rates below 5% in August, with the highest being Perry County at 5.4%. Rutherford County tied with Wilson, Buchanan, Sumner, Dixon, Macon, and Blount County for the fourth lowest in the state at 3%.
Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland calls for new leadership at Middle Tennessee State University. He shared his concerns in a 45-minute Facebook live stream. He talked in depth about MTSU's leadership, safety concerns on campus, and other issues. The main point he addressed was the university's decision to move their aerospace program from the Murfreesboro Municipal Airport. MTSU decided to move the program to the Shelbyville Municipal Airport to allow the program to expand. He was disappointed with their decision to end the partnership with the city. McFarland expressed he is still proud to be an alumni of MTSU, and he only wants the best for the university. MTSU did not make a statement in response to the mayor's comments, and neither did any city council member. And now join us for Bailey Lowe for our MTSU weather. Bailey, we had some nice temperatures over the weekend. Are we going to hit those numbers again this week?
Thanks, Ethan. Despite it officially being the first week of fall, it seems like summer is not quite done yet in Middle Tennessee. Right now, Murfreesboro and Lebanon are almost in the 90s with a high of 88 degrees. Shelbyville is experiencing clear conditions and sunny skies as well, with a slight cooler high of 85. Out closer to the Cumberland Plateau, conditions in Smithville and McMinnville are more tolerable with a high of just 83 degrees and a very slight northeast wind at 5 miles per hour. Manchester has a high of 83 right now, with the potential of winds to increase to around 10 miles per hour as the afternoon continues. Finally, in Woodbury, we have a high of 84 degrees, in addition to mostly clear conditions and very minimal wind to speak of. Coming up later, I will give you a look at tonight's forecast and how far temperatures are expected to drop. Ethan, now back to you.
Thank you, Bailey, and stay tuned to Middle Tennessee News as we take a look at a push to redistrict here in Rutherford County and how it could impact your family.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up? Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Mic check 1 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking BIG, VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News. School board officials have been discussing middle school redistricting among Rutherford County. The Rutherford County Redistricting Committee met on Tuesday, September the 23rd, to discuss adequate map adjustments in hopes of receiving redistricting approval. Officials commented on school districts within Rutherford County that had been unevenly growing in size. A goal discussed during the meeting was to move students across I-24 in hopes of balancing them out through the district to avoid creation of new schools and increased taxpayer burden. A problem among the redistricting would risk students and families being separated from their current environment. The committee discussed how an uprooting of one home to another could impact families of different counties.
So figuring out what that zone looks like and go ahead and making preparations now is the best thing if you're in one of those zones that is being redistricted.
Oakland High School has completed a $61 million campus expansion project. The 53-year-old school received a 100,000 square foot extension to the campus. High school principal John Marshall led the project. Enhancements include a university-level bio-STEM lab, along with 740-seat auditorium and 20 new classrooms. Other arts-related facilities, such as the school's band hall and choir spaces, received upgrades as well. The high school is considered an anchor among the community and for 50 years and has been continuing to grow in attendance. These upgrades provide improvements to the school's safety and brings the high school community closer together.
Rutherford County honored detectives Thomas Burnett and Christian Rather as law enforcement officers of the year. The detectives are being honored for solving the murder of 22-year-old Noah Taylor, who was killed in a road rage incident on July the 12th in Laverne. While the suspects await indictment at the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center, Taylor's mother made a special request to the officers to retrieve her son's Bible from his car. Rathers and Burnett attended Taylor's funeral to meet Taylor's mother and talk to her about the suspect's arrest and present her with her son's Bible. The detectives will be rewarded for their leadership throughout the investigation and going out of their way to provide closure for the victim's family.
Lebanon police are taking a new approach for mental health related calls. The department is currently working with one mental health professional, but during the month of August responded to an average of one mental health call a day. The goal of the new program is to implement co-responders to ease the burden on officers and guide responses for mental health related calls. The mental health co-responder connects the caller to therapy, crisis units, and other resources depending on the concern.
The City Council approves a $6.4 million road widening project. Driving along Medical Center Parkway may look a little bit different, as the Rutherford County City Council gave the official approval on August 21st for Phase 2 of the widening project in hopes of easing congestion and improving traffic flow. This will add new road lanes that expand to 6 lanes in total. The extension will start at Thompson Lane and stretch to the Fountains. All of this expansion is in hopes of creating a safer and smoother driving experience. The road widening is funded by the city's FY21 and FY22 capital plan budgets, and this expansion is expected to wrap up by early 2027.
And as always, Dr. Burris is back with his weekly media commentary. This week, he touches on the freedom of press and what it means.
Here's an existential question for you. Should we allow speech that advocates the peaceful overthrow of the government, or that advocates the peaceful abolition of the First Amendment? And if so, how much of that kind of speech should be allowed? Now, here's something else to think about. Does the phrase overthrow the government mean a hostile takeover, or does it mean the slow erosion of freedoms and liberties that make up the heart and soul of the country? Now, in the wake of all sorts of attacks on free speech by both the right and the left, those questions have moved from the hypothetical and abstract to the real and concrete. Admittedly, the first job of any government or nation is self-preservation. After all, if the nation is destroyed, the freedoms enjoyed by that nation will also suffer. But we need to distinguish between the government and the core values that make up the fabric of the country. And so, care must also be taken to distinguish between laws and regulations that directly relate to survival and those that do not. Thus, a case might be made for new wiretapping laws, new requirements for airport security, new rules that allow searches of knapsacks brought into sporting events, and new deployments of facial recognition software. But what about the efforts to limit what we say and think or know? Already there have been protests about several new government surveillance programs, and we've already been told that protesters and television comedians are anti-American and should be jailed. But isn't that the very thing terrorists want us to do? Look at any country thought to harbor terrorists, and what do you see? You see severe restrictions on the press. You see a ban on access to the internet. You see distorted information, if not outright lies, from the government. And if we allow this kind of thing in our country, then the terrorists have already accomplished their goal of changing America to their own image. So, after all the carnage and destruction visited on us, and after all the efforts by domestic authorities, as well as foreign powers, do we want to put personal freedoms on the same debris pile? A long time ago, Samuel Adams said words that strangely echo events of today. He said, "Contemplate the mangled bodies of your countrymen, and then say, what should we do to reward such sacrifice? If you love wealth better than liberty, the tranquility of servitude more than the animating contest of freedom, go from us in peace. Crouch down and lick the hands that feed you. May your chains sit lightly upon you."
Insightful as always, Dr. Burris.
And now we're going to head to Bailey, coming back to you. How's it looking out there for any sports games that might be happening tonight?
Welcome back, Middle Tennessee News. I'm Bailey Lowe with the lows for today. Happy last day of September here in Murfreesboro. The low is helping us cool down for that fall weather. The low for today in Murfreesboro is hitting around 6 degrees with clear skies. For those out in Manchester, Shelbyville, and McMinnville, you're looking at temperatures just under 60 degrees with clear skies for anyone headed out for a sports game today. Woodbury, Lebanon, and Smithville are sitting the same, something that feels abnormal for this time of year here in Middle Tennessee. Thankfully, we have got clear skies across the board, so leave those umbrellas at home and enjoy the cooler weather this evening. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Bailey, and stay tuned here to Middle Tennessee News, where Bailey Lowe will be back with our full 5-day forecast.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are going to be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University. And students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it all. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check, 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge. And our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome back to Middle Tennessee News. Bailey Lowe is going to join us one last time from the weather studio to give us our full 5-day forecast. Bailey?
Thank you, Ethan. Back to our weekend weather. We have some sunny and warm days, followed by some cooler nights. Tuesday, during the day, we are looking at a high of 86 degrees and a low of 61 degrees into the night. There's an 8% chance of precipitation, and the UVs for the day is going to be 7, which is pretty high for a September day going into fall. The humidity on Tuesday will be 61%, and the temperature should feel like 86 degrees. Wednesday, we are looking at a high of 86 degrees, and it is generally going to be a sunny day, and we will have a few afternoon clouds and a low of 62 degrees. The chance of precipitation goes up 9% on this day with a humidity of 64%. The UV for the day will also be 7 on Wednesday, so make sure you spend some quality time outside. Thursday, we are looking at mostly sunny days, like most of the days this week, with a few clouds making an appearance. The high of the day will be 84 degrees and the low of the day will be 59 degrees. Make sure you pack a jacket for those later nights you have this week. There is only a 4% chance of rain Thursday, with winds ranging from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Friday, we are looking at a lower temperature to end of the sunny week, but overall, it is a perfect way to end our week with a high of 82 degrees and a low of 56 degrees later in the day. Friday is the lowest chance of precipitation other than today. Overall, the conditions will be warm, dry, and comfortable. No significant rain is too severe weather in sight. Mornings will be warmer with the evenings being cooler. It's a great week for outdoor activities in Middle Tennessee. For now, enjoy the sunshine, stay hydrated, and make the most of the lovely week and weekend we have ahead. Back to you.
Thank you, Bailey, and stick around, because up next we'll hear from Willie Failer in the MTN Sports Den with all things MTSU football and hockey.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking BIG, VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward. The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Welcome to the MTN Sports Den. I'm Willie Failer. MTSU football took a road trip to the Peach State this weekend for its Conference USA opener, taking on the Kennesaw State Owls. Blue Raiders offense struggled early on, as you can see the Blue Raiders coming out of the tunnel here in Kennesaw for a packed crowd capacity in Kennesaw, 8,000 there. And the offense struggled early on as this Nick Vadiato pass to Cameron Lacey was the extent of the Blue Raiders offensive production early. Kennesaw State quarterback Amari Odom was excellent early on, finding receivers all over the field while working through a muddied pocket with lots of scrambles. Odom found running back Chase Belcher from 53 yards out, the Owls' second touchdown of the day to put them up 14-0. After a carry by Blue Raiders running back Jaquel Middlebrook, the Blue Raiders were set up in field goal range for their first scoring opportunity of the night in the red zone. Kicker Jacob Hathaway doinked one in off of the right goalpost, as you can see right here, from 34 yards out. MTSU was able to follow this up again with another scoring drive, this time Vadiato finding Middlebrook on a speed option from 10 yards out, bringing it to 21-10 before halftime. The offense continued to pick up some serious yardage in the second half with another big connection between Vadiato and Lacey. This set up a 9-yard score for Middlebrook, adding to his big night, which included over 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. MTSU elected to go for 2 after the fourth quarter score, but they were unable to convert after Vadiato dropped back looking for Miles Butler, but it fell incomplete. The Blue Raiders head coach Derek Mason wasn't thrilled with missed opportunities after not converting in the red zone twice Saturday night.
When we go back and look at this game, we're going to be sick to our stomach. Okay, we lose change, missed opportunities, ball in hand, opportunities for us to go get it, and we didn't get it done.
MTSU Club Hockey hosted one of its biggest series to date as they welcomed the Alabama Crimson Tide to town. The Blue Raiders started the weekend out strong in Game 1, sending a flurry of pucks towards the net. MTSU's offensive attack forced 4 goals in Game 1. The boys in black stayed strong on defense as well, as goalie Aiden Kopak was a brick wall in goal, leading to a 4-1 MTSU victory. Game 2 was much tighter, as the Tide's offense seemed much more inspired after a weak performance Friday night, sneaking 7 goals by Middle Tennessee's Grant Williams. Although the Blue Raiders gave up its highest amount of goals this year, the offense was able to keep up. Matthew Siciliano and Tommy Chunchukov were major factors as they combined for 14 points on the weekend and contributed 2 goals each Saturday night, effectively freezing the Tide 8-7 to clinch the series sweep. With 4 goals on the weekend, the Blue Raiders captain Lyndon Palmer attributes the team's offensive success to creating as many opportunities as possible.
I mean, it's awesome. I think we rung like 4 off the post. We had a billion chances prior to that. So when we saw that first one go in, we kind of knew that the floodgates would open, and we just kept peppering him. He got a little rattled, and we took advantage of that.
Thank you so much, Willie, and thank you for joining Middle Tennessee News. If you've missed this or any show, you can watch them on our website, as well as special edition packages and entertainment pieces. I'm Ethan Williams, joined by Emma Pickett, Bailey Lowe on weather, and Willie Failer from the MTN Sports Den.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook /Middle Tennessee News or at Middle Tennessee News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll see you on Wednesday for our next show.